Sean Sewell with Engearment.com in the beautiful mountains of Colorado, testing out the Artilect Studios Doubleweave Jacket, this guy right here. This is a technical layering piece and or just basically a fleece soft shell that's great for active pursuits, in our case splitboarding. This is a good mid layer. In this video I'm going to show you the fit, features and functions of this jacket from Artilect, so let's get into it. First and foremost, we'll start with sizing as we always do. I am 6'1", 210 pounds, 45-inch chest, 33-inch waist, 36-37 on the arms. This is a men's extra large. Got a little bit of a drop hem, as you can see back there, which is nice. You can adjust at the waist should you want to dial it in for a more slim fit. And the cuffs are rather sizable, as you can see right here, and they are also adjustable, so you can absolutely adjust them to go under your gauntlet glove or for casual use, and or like how I'm gonna use them today, they will go over and under the cuff glove. The length is good, and while I have you here, let's take a look at the material, the fabric here, the double weave as we were. It is a fleece, stretchy, but yet somewhat soft shell material feel to the outside with a permanent, I'm not too sure how the permanent part works, DWR coating that's eco-friendly. Artilect does really cool technology. They bring a lot of things to light before other companies do. Like, we've worked with them for 5 or 6 other reviews, and every time I have to really research the materials because they have some new thing with gold in the down that keeps it waterproof, and they have just mind-boggling technology. They really put a lot of thought into the materials, and this is another one of those examples. It looks like a fleece. It looks to me like an R2 fleece from Patagonia, and it functions a lot like that. So to give you some context and frame of reference for another brand that might be similar to this, but it has, you know, mechanical stretch to it. It is wind resistant, and just then the wind's like, how resistant is it? 80%. You know, not windproof. You definitely want to have a hard shell or a wind shell on over this in your layering system. But if it's a mild day in the cool weather, this is fantastic as an outer layer. But it's more of a mid layer. That's how they build it. You get 2 zippered hand pockets right here, down low, so good for casual use. You know, if you're wearing hip belts, it'll hit right about here, so you might lose function on the lowest part of the zipper, but you still have this much part that's exposed, so you can get into your snacks or what have you. You get a little tiny zipper right here that will hold quite a bit of stuff. That's easily going to swallow up your cell phone or whatever you have right there. On the inside, not really much to a port. Well, here's a good example of the material you can see right there. The kind of fleecy grid pattern right there. Whew, that wind is cold. When I say it blocks 8% of the wind, it really does block wind, because I can tell the wind coming through is cold. And they do a really good job of telling you the materials that they use in their clothing. Pretty nice stuff. 1 zipper. The fit and function is nice. The hood, I'll show you the hood real quick. So as you saw, you got the one-way adjustable for the hood right there. Does fit over a beanie or a hat, no problem. Observations: when this came in, I worked inside the first few days just to get comfortable and get it, you know, get used to it. And it had a unique smell to it, which I would attribute is that permanent DWR. It's eco-friendly, it's not toxic, so you don't have to worry about that, but it had a smell to it. So that's something I observed for sure. But using the jacket's been a nice addition to a splitboarding layering system. Again, like I mentioned, it's not windproof, so don't go like where we are expected to block the wind. But if you had a shell on over this, that's your money. That's what it's for. It's a layering system. They do a really good job too of mapping out their systems. So far we've tested their base layers, which I was using yesterday for splitboarding. Their down jacket, which has that gold infused waterproof down. They have a hard shell we'll be testing here soon, and soft shell, and then they have this, and then they also have a fleece they sent over. My wife is actually testing that. It's men's, but she took it immediately because it's very comfortable. It's a fleece, and who doesn't like a comfortable fleece? Apparently my wife loves it more than I do, so I'll try and extract it from her to do a review. But a lot more coming from Artilect. If you want to see that content, consider subscribing to the channel. My lips are getting numb. It is cold out here. Consider subscribing to the Engearment YouTube channel if you want to see more content on Artilect. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If you have observations on the materials I use, the permanent DWR, I know there's a huge amount of people out there that are more intelligent than I am, and I love when they comment and teach not only myself but other people in the audience how things work, their observations. Perhaps they're engineers and scientists. I am just a dirtbag that loves the snow and dogs, so these are my observations and opinions. Take them as such. I'm Sizeable, the owner and director of Stoke for Engearment, and until next time, take care.